I like Thursday.
Me
We're getting
too.
much closer to Friday. So
Exactly.
I'm Selena, and this is my friend Tiffany. I'm so excited you're
Hello.
with
I'm
me.
excited to be with you, Selena. This is
We're gonna have
awesome.
so much fun.
Yes.
So today we are so glad that you're joining us for the midday. Be sure to share this message up and get in the Bible plan with us. It's Thursday, but it is never too late to join us in the plan. Just join us right where we are today. And we would love to have you connect with us and interact and join us in the word. So, and if you have any prayer requests, you can drop them in the comments. We would love to be praying for you for whatever's on your heart today. So we're so excited you're here. So, Tiffany, what are you having for lunch today?
uh, Lunch, Selena, and that's not good. I don't eat breakfast either. So I really run on caffeine until about 5 o'clock at night when I finally consume my first meal of the day. How about you?
Well, I usually start my day with coffee, and then I try at some point in the late morning to have like a healthy protein shake. And then lunch is hit or miss. It's either coffee if I didn't take the time to pack something, or it's leftovers from the night before. Or if I'm feeling really ambitious, I'll eat something good. But today it's probably going to be a granola bar and maybe some more coffee.
Yep. I'm with you. I'm with you.
So today's one of those days, right?
It's always Thursdays are always days like that for me. So
well, and I don't know about at your house, but at my house, like by Thursday, we're getting to the end of the groceries. So it's like you just got to take what you got. Like, what are we having for dinner? Well, we have half a bag of nuggets and we have one small Totino's pizza.
Yep.
And
that's what we did the last night. I'm like, oh, chicken nuggets. And I'm like, oh, half a bag of tater tots and some waffle fries. Who wants the waffle fries? Who wants the tater tots? And nobody ate the waffle fries, but you know, it's a thing.
Oh, I love waffle fries.
Me too, especially Chick-fil-A sauce with waffle fries.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter what kind of fries they are, or even if they're freezer burnt, or maybe they're a day old. If you put the Chick-fil-A sauce on it, you can eat it anyway.
I agree with you. I'm with you. All right.
Okay, so this week's plan, we're doing listen, connect, help, and today we're still on the connect portion. Right. And Tiffany, you and I were talking right before this. You were saying like about the part that kind of resonated with you. So do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I just love this because what they're trying to do is that focus on the 5 is what they were talking about. And we just talked about this in our Sunday morning service. It was the last week of how to not wreck your life and about having real relationships. And so in that, we see it through the word where Jesus had his 3. He had Peter, James, and John. And we see that where he transfigured in front of them. So in his glory, and then they were the ones that went with him to the garden in his agony. And so that's where it just kind of reminded me of, we have to have those people, our favorites, those people who are close to us that we're really real with, where they get to see the highs and they also get to see the lows. Because we just need that to share with them. Jesus demonstrated even he, as he walked this earth, needed those people with him. So
yeah, I love that. And I love that the plan like really pushed the idea of being intentional in this, because I think just generally as a society, and especially me as a person, like sometimes I just get so me oriented. Like I'm that person. Sometimes I'm so me oriented. Like this is what I need to do. This is what I need. And this is me. And the plan was a really good reminder of like intentionally shifting your focus to these are my people, and am I connecting with them like this week, or you know, today, or like how am I being intentional with that relationship? So I love that.
And not only that, and not just that, but just like you can be focused on yourself, but then or you can be focused on way too many people, which if you're people oriented people like we are, so I want to be friends with everyone. And it's like, then I feel everyone, because it's like, I can't do it for all of those people. So it helps you to be that intentional, focused in on, I can, which Jesus did. He met the multitudes. He taught the multitudes. He spent time and he walked and he had individual conversations with them. But then when it got real, he had us 12, and then it got really real. He had us 3. And so it's just being aware that we need to have that in our life. If Jesus needed that in our life, then we need that in our life too.
Absolutely. And then I was telling you the verse that stood out to me on today's plan was 1 John 4:11. Dear friends, since God loved us, we ought to love one another. And I think it's so simple, but that's the beauty of it. It's just the simplicity of like remembering, like keeping your focus on like God loved us so much, and that's how we should love others. And I think again, it's just that idea of being caught up in all the other things and just keeping it just that simple of keeping the perspective of this is how God loved me, this is how I need to love others, and not just those 5, but like all people. So that's what I took away from that part.
Yeah. And I love that. And it's the thing is you hit it on the nail. It's simple. And we complicate it. And it's like, we can do really practical things throughout our day to love other people, whether it's like, oh, I just had a thought about someone and I'm going to send them a text to encourage them, or I'm in the grocery store and I noticed that person is having trouble reaching the top shelf. I'm going to just stop and I'm going to say, can I help you get that? And that's just loving people. It's little practical things that we can do all throughout the day that shows that we just love one another the way that God loves us.
Absolutely. So, yeah. And it always just, for me, it always just like when it happens to you, it's like, it's that restored faith in humanity of like, there's still good in the world and we can still be part of that, and the ripple effect that happens from those kind of things. So it's good stuff. Yeah. So friends, I hope this encouraged you today. I hope that, you've got something out of this, and we would love for you to share this message up. There's someone I'm sure out there that needs to hear this, needs a little bit of a pick-me-up this Thursday afternoon to make it to Friday. So share this message, and any prayer requests, again, you can drop those in the comments. And we are so glad you joined us today.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Tiffany.
Yes.
Until next time.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.